eat fruit, do your pull-ups, and let your cat out of the chokehold. It's time for Ringside Riot.
Let's talk about wrestling. Pull a seat up and pour yourself a cold drink. We're gonna talk about the things that fire you up. Because it is wrestling. Everyone is coming down, not wearing a frown. Talk about it, we gonna talk about it. Talk about the things that really fire you up. And because it is wrestling, everyone is coming down, not wearing a frown.
So clearly Triple H is not a Paul Heyman guy, or a Brock Lesnar guy. But he is a Brooks Brothers guy, and a robotic arm sling guy. It's strange, but it looks like Rob Van Dam and Bobby Roode have stolen the show this week. Everybody knows that I'm a sucker for ladder matches, but a World Heavyweight Championship ladder match? Nice. Bobby Roode is on his way to becoming the longest reigning TNA champion in history, and that's really nothing that can be ignored. Kind of sounds like maybe somebody over at Impact Wrestling looked up consistency in the dictionary. Speaking of Impact Wrestling, I feel for AJ Styles. I really do. All he wants to do is continue to prove how phenomenal he is, and these incriminating photos are somehow jeopardizing that. You'd think he was the only one in the world with a photo with Dixie Carter that some might find questionable. This week's Raw Tag Team match was still full of huffing and puffing, but kind of trumps what we saw last week. Sometimes Raw talent proves
just what I expected. Further ignorance from you and a nonsensical rant about something everyone knows is incorrect.
Oh, hi, Chris. Everyone, this is Chris Jericho. He's angry that last week I was filing my nails and trimming my cuticles and didn't realize that he was actually in the tag team match.
That's right, I'll never forget about the disrespect you showed me on May 9th of 2012. I'll never again let you ignore the contributions I've made to this business.
Well, he is right, and some of you may have noticed I did incorrectly say that Daniel Bryan was in the tag team match when it was really Chris Jericho. However, I did directly apologize via Twitter.
Don't give me that nonsense, Tom. You're an ignoramus, and when your hair gets too long in the front, it looks like an ocean wave.
Okay.
You're no better than any of the ignorant people who are watching this show. You couldn't carry my jockstrap if you wanted to, and you should eat even more fast food than you already do to speed up your death clock. You would also do good by exercising and running in one day, instead of choosing one or the other, and spruce up your diet with more grilled chicken and additional protein. Also, when you dance, it looks like a giant string bean having a seizure. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. That might have been too far.
Yeah.
Ask him! Ask him! Ask him! Ask him!
Who?
Ask
What?
him.
What are
Ask
you talking about?
Ask him! Ask him! Ask him! Ask him! Ask him! Ask him! Hey, what are you doing?
See, this is what happens when they get fed after midnight. John Cena, this is exactly why everyone hates you. Just when I'm finally maybe sympathizing for you. When I'm realizing that your in-ring work might not be as bad as everybody says. You tell jokes that aren't funny. It's like that jock doofus in high school that may have a sense of humor deep down, but not enough of one to know that the things he's saying just don't work. Leave the comedy to those of us that know what we're doing.
Burn!
Now meeting the expectations of his given locker room name, Johnny Ace requests that a battle-weary Big Show apologize once and for all for his foolery from the previous Raw Super Show. Big Show, after attempting half-hearted apologies not once, not twice, but thrice, finally breaks down and cries, begging for continued employment. He is subsequently fired. Nah. Hey. Good riddance, lumbering giant! Dramatica! Ringside Riot is brought to you by the Mattel WWE Battle Pack 17. John Cena and CM Punk changing together with the times. Rey Mysterio and The Miz, for some reason. And Mark Henry and... Wait, where's Trent? There he is! There is Trent!
Welcome WrestlingFix.com, Tim Ash here with another installment of Buzz from the Basement. Hope you're enjoying the segments. This week we're going to bring you a special iconic figure. None other than Eddie Guerrero. When you think some of the best wrestlers in the world, you have to put Eddie Guerrero's name in the top 5. Eddie was to be released in Unmatched Series 15. Yes, I did say Unmatched Series 15. A lot of you guys know that there was going to be a series that was going to come out. It was going to have not only Stone Cold Steve Austin, but Rowdy Piper, CM Punk, Mr. Perfect, and yes, Eddie Guerrero. This Eddie Guerrero figure was a repaint of the Unmatched Series 4. Actually, in Unmatched Series 4, Eddie Guerrero had red tights on, and this one, as you can tell, he has green tights with Latino heat on the rear end, along with the black and gold in the boots. This was the prototype of Unmatched Series 4 and Unmatched Series 15, and then they turned out and did the repaint for the painting of Unmatched Series 15. So as I said before, many of you guys did not know he was going to be released in Unmatched Series 15, and this is one of the prototypes that I was able to get my hands on. Hope you enjoyed this installment of Buzz from the Basement. Write on the Wrestling Fix board and tell us what you would like to see. And I will tell you that I have gotten some great responses, and we do have Hulk Hogan coming up in the very, very near future. We look forward to seeing you soon on Buzz from the Basement.
The Cheap Pop photo contest on our Facebook page was a huge success. This was the first, and guess what? It's not going to be the last. Here's some of your entries that didn't win, but were still awesome.
Whoa! You're trying to get a cheap pop. You're trying to get a cheap pop. All your wrestling figures in the ring with all your other toys, superheroes, favorite movie, stuffed animals you enjoy. All your wrestling figures in the ring with all your other toys, superheroes, favorite movie, stuffed animals you enjoy. They'll give a crack or smack over the head right here with steel or wood. Wrestling figures used to make a picture that caused fans of pop culture to laugh around the world. You're trying to get a cheap pop, you're trying to get a cheap pop, you're trying to get a cheap pop, so we will give you a chop. You're trying to get a cheap pop, you're trying to get a cheap pop, you're trying to get a cheap pop, so we will give you a chop. You're trying to get a cheap pop, you're trying to get a cheap pop, you're trying to get Fan Figure Frenzy!
Welcome to Fan Figure Frenzy. Today I'll be showing you my Mattel Michael Cole. This is Mattel's first ever Build-A-Figure, and they picked a good figure to choose, because this is the only undefeated commentator at WrestleMania. That's right, Michael Cole. Love him or hate him, you have to love this figure. Whether you play with him, make him your announcer, or have him get his head kicked off. Yes! Thanks for watching.
Fan Figure Frenzy!
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to this channel for future episodes. Follow our Twitter account. Like our Facebook page. And check out Ringside Collectibles at WrestlingFigures.com for the largest selection of wrestling figures anywhere in the universe.
Talk about it, we gonna talk